peace, love, chaos, power, and wholeness. There are a lot of things transpiring amongst the realm right now, and these things have to transpire in order for our rise to take place. Now, a lot of you may be worried and scared for the things that are going on, such as rumors of World War III and the Civil War that may take place at the Texas border. All these things must happen in order for us to rise. We are very powerful. We are very divine. We are very unique beings. It is the key to the rise of the original beings and those that are high vibrational beings for these things to happen. Now, there will be a lot that's going to take place this year and next year as well. Next year will be the very, very beginning of our rise. This year will be the fall and the key to our rise. Now, the things that are taking place with our government and Russia and Iran and Ukraine and even with the Texas border, all these things must take place in order for us to rise. And with that being said, understand that these are also distractions, but at the same time they must happen. But do understand that these are distractions to take away our attention from what's really going on behind the scenes. The system has collapsed, whether you know it or not. Whether you want to believe that or not, it doesn't matter. Some things are opinion and some things are facts. Now, it's as simple as our dollar amount is crumbling and falling. As simple as we don't have a government right now. As simple as the dumb shit that Biden is doing. As simple as we are literally in disagreement within our own government, such as the Texas versus the United States government. And all these celebrities and these artists that are building bunkers, they're doing so because they know that our rise is imminent. It's inevitable. And what's going on with the sun, understand that our abilities are already here within us. It's just due to this power grid and this technology and this radiation and these frequencies that we are being fed off, both virtually and physically, both spiritually and emotionally, is why we have not activated at this point in time. Now, when this sun actually knocks out all technology, because it's not natural to this planet, that is when we will activate. But it's because of the power grid that's keeping us dormant. That's why these towers, these cell phone towers and these cell phones and all this other technology we have, it's feeding us frequencies and radiation to keep our DEA and our abilities dormant. So these celebrities and these artists and even the government all know that these things are going to happen, which is why they're building bunkers. They're not building bunkers because fucking Jesus is coming back. That's just the second coming of Christ is us. We are the Christ consciousness. We are the chosen people. We are the ones to bring Mother Kai back to its original state. You did not incarnate here by mistake at this point in time. You chose to come for this magnificent period in time. You chose to come to be a part of bringing back and taking us into the golden age, into the golden era. Donald Trump is actually a very key player on this chessboard that is being played right now. And he will be killed this year, mark my words. And when that happens, it will be a major domino effect. It will be a trickling effect from the day that he is killed. And as you have seen, as soon as 2024 has started, although the new year actually does not start until April, as you have seen, as soon as the new year has started, things have been transpiring crazier than ever. Now, also understand that the spiritual and the physical have fully intertwined with one another. So understand that there are good entities and bad entities. And for you to be who you are, understand to be chosen. I don't really like to use that word. But for you to be the being that you are, understand that you are royalty. And with you being royalty, these bad entities will be putting very, very heavily spiritual attack under you. You're going to be attacked by entities, witches and warlocks, any of these beings that know who you are, to either try to make your life more horrible or to keep you in a low state of frequency, etc. So on. They may even try to get you to kill yourself. Stand strong in your power and knowing who you are as a non-ether being, a carbonated being, a neuromelanated being, an original being, a high vibrational being. Hold and stand strong to that. We are almost at the finish line, which, when I say finish line, which is going to be the start of our rise. We are almost there. Just stay strong, stay high vibrational, feed your mental and your physical and your emotional and your spiritual correctly, please. Cleanse everything around you and your physical and your spiritual at all times. Now, once again, although that these wars and these battles are taking place, these are not the real wars that are going to be talked about. This next world war, the next World War III, will be us versus everybody else. That'll be the spiritual beings, the conscious beings, versus the government and these evil entities, etc. So that is going to be the next actual World War III. And if you are a bougie person, if you're a spoiled person, if you are a self-centered person and a selfish person, and you have no survival skills, you are not going to make it. And I'm sorry to say that, but I'm just being honest with you. The time for that has ended. The time for idolizing these celebrities and these artists have ended. The times for worshiping this useless currency has ended. Money is literally made out of 80% cotton, so they still got us picking cotton. All these things that you value are going to come to an end, and these will be the times where your true character is going to be shown and tested. I do advise you to learn how not to eat so much. Learn to portion your food. I also advise you to stock up on water, preferably spring water or some type of filtered water. Also stock up on non-perishable foods. If y'all know what non-perishable foods means foods that not necessarily have to be cooked and foods that do not expire anytime soon. Please understand that the second coming is us, those of Christ's consciousness. Christ is not coming out the sky to save you. You are your own savior. Trust in yourself, love yourself, know who you are, and stand 10 toes on your power and who you are. Understand that we are the peace and we are the chaos, but in order to get to peace, there must be chaos. I say this all with love and light. Peace, love, power, and wholeness. You know I love y'all. I say.